Hello, my name is Rona Payne and I'm a student support tutor here at Nescall. Today's session is everything you need to know about job interviews. I'll talk through how to prepare for an interview and tips to help you feel confident and answer well during the interview itself. If you've got an interview coming up for a part-time or full-time job, or want to prepare in advance as you hope to get a job soon, then this session is for you. To start off, here are some examples of different types of interviews. In a face-to-face interview, you may be asked typical questions such as, "Why do you want to work for us?" or "Tell us about your work experience." There's also group interviews, phone interviews, a competency-based interview, which involves questions such as, "Tell me about a challenging situation in the workplace and how you overcame it." You will need to use examples from your past voluntary and work experience in your answers. There's also video interviews and an assessment centre, which may involve you being observed doing tasks associated with the role, doing group discussions, or delivering a presentation. It's useful to know which type of interview you will have to help you prepare, but the steps I will discuss today relate to any type of job interview. So step 1 is research. Research the organisation. Look at the About Us section of their website, look at their social media pages, look at websites such as Glassdoor to see what it's like to work there, and if you know anyone who works at the company, then speak to them to find out their perspective. It's also important to research the job. Look up the job profile online to learn about the typical responsibilities involved in the role, and carefully analyse the job description to consider what they are looking for in a candidate. Highlight the key qualities and skills they are looking for, and consider how you can evidence that you have developed these skills through your experience. Step 2 is in preparation. Firstly, make some notes about your work or voluntary experience, listing the responsibilities you had, skills you developed, training you did, and so on. Consider specific examples of when you demonstrated leadership ability, managed a stressful situation, had to manage your time effectively, and so on. This will help you to answer such questions in an interview. For example, you could note that you led a sports group for children aged 8 to 12 years during the summer, which required you to show leadership ability, to manage behaviour, and organisation to plan engaging activities. Look back at the skills and experience they are looking for in the job description and see how you can provide specific examples as to how you have developed these. A useful tip is to put up a post-it note with the question, "Why should they hire me?" in your home. Keep practicing answering this question in the weeks and days before your interview to help you feel confident about answering why you are suited to the role on the day. Here are some examples of some common interview questions. Tell me a bit about yourself. What would you bring to this role? What are your greatest strengths? What is your biggest weakness? Tell me about a challenge you faced at work and how you dealt with it. It's important to familiarise yourself with some common questions, as you can prepare some notes on how you would answer these, relating it to your experience. The STAR technique is a useful tool to answer interview questions where you have to demonstrate how you responded to a situation. So firstly, describe the situation, then outline what needed to be done to improve or remedy the situation, discuss your role, and then discuss the impact of your actions. What did you achieve? Remember, if you are working in a team, just focus on your role and the actions that you took rather than what the group did. Mock interviews are a great way to prepare for the real thing. Once you've looked closely at the job description and prepared some answers, you can do a mock interview with friends or family, use the interview tool on My World of Work, or contact us at Student Advice and Support to arrange a mock interview. This can help you to get a better idea of what to expect on the day, feel more confident for the real thing, and get some useful feedback. A common mistake with job interviews is to forget to ask any questions. Asking questions in an interview shows that you are interested in the job and have done some research. Here are some examples of questions you could ask. Make sure you prepare 2 to 3 questions in advance, but if you think of any questions during the interview, then feel free to ask these too. It is important to think about what you will wear for your interview. Unless you're having a phone interview, take time to look out an outfit that will make you look professional and give a good first impression. Also make sure to plan your route to the interview, particularly if you are relying on public transport. Make sure you leave plenty of time and know exactly where to go in the day to help ease your nerves. Similarly, if you have a video call, make sure you set up the technology in advance. Finally, all this talk about job interviews may make you feel a bit nervous. It's totally normal to feel nervous in a job interview, and employers appreciate this. However, preparing well for an interview by preparing your answers, researching the company, and planning your route can go a long way to helping you feel more confident. Just try your best and use the experience as useful practice. So now, step 3, the interview itself. Make sure you leave plenty of time to travel to your interview or prepare the technology for a video call. If you are super early, don't go into the building until around 10 to 15 minutes before you are due. If you're running late, make sure you contact the company as soon as you can so that they know you are still coming, and try to calm yourself before you go in so you don't appear too stressed. Remember to be polite to everyone that you meet in the building. Greet the receptionist and engage in small talk with your interviewers, as this all helps to build a positive first impression. During the interview, try to avoid speaking too quickly. Take time to pause before you answer a question to help you articulate your thoughts clearly. Try to strike the balance between speaking too much and too little. The interviewers will want to hear details of your experience, but be careful not to repeat yourself or ramble on. Remember, if you didn't understand a question or need time to think, you can always ask for clarification. Try to use specific examples in your answers. Anyone can say that they are good at working with others, coping with pressure, focusing on tasks, and so on, so it is important to demonstrate how you have developed these skills through a group project at college, a stressful day at your part-time job, for example. Also, pay attention to your body language, as fidgeting can make you appear nervous and slouching in your chair can make you seem disinterested. You can also use positive body language, such as good eye contact and nodding your head to show that you are listening intently. Always answer questions honestly. Your interview is an opportunity to showcase your skills and experience. So always speak positively about your achievements, but be careful not to make anything up. Show that you are happy to develop any skills that you don't yet have. And finally, step 4. You can breathe a sigh of relief as your interview is over. If you are successful, congratulations. If you didn't get the job, then make sure to ask for feedback to help you improve in the future. Applying for jobs and going to interviews can be a stressful and demoralising process at times, but take each setback as an opportunity to get feedback and improve your confidence. Looking for further support with your job interviews? Then check out the My World of Work website for useful articles, videos and exercises to help you prepare. and contact us at studentadvice@nescol.ac.uk to arrange an appointment or have a mock interview with the Student Advice and Support Team or Skills Development Scotland. Thank you for listening and all the best.